doing much better earlier. That's the first death. I was 6-1. I'm missing all my shots. Earlier I was fucking 6-0. Firebird 48 volt.
A lot of people are concerned about this because companies like Monsanto, they've been research has shown that if you feed an animal, a mouse,
Yep.
they usually use mice. These
Mice
vegetables,
also delicious.
yeah, they are tree mice too. But if you feed these mice these vegetables that have been sprayed by Monsanto Ready Roundup over a course of a few weeks and months, they develop huge cysts and die. And these cysts have been. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gary.
I'm going to say I'm prepared to listen to your advice, and I'm prepared to take my risk with cysts and heart disease, because as much as I might have been, indoctrinated to believe it, I love a slice of jam cake. Like,
That's fine though, Gary. It's fine, but it's
just
at
nice.
least you have the information, right?
Yeah.
At least the thing about this is that people made life-changing decisions based on the information that they were provided, and the information they were provided were lies, and there were known lies at the time.
I feel like I don't know, maybe in the UK they've had it, but they've always like told you sugar's bad, like all the way through. Like they've banned it. They've shown you like how many spoonfuls of sugar are in a can of cake.
So
Yes, because if your government is telling you that fats and proteins are what lead to these heart diseases,
They're telling us sugar's bad for you. Like,
Yeah,
sugar, but carbohydrates, I think, is one of the things that really is a standout here. Is that, you know, like all these processed like cereals and breads and
crackers
these things are
and
all
all these things. Yeah.
loaded with sugar, loaded with carbohydrates. You know, like you'd be surprised how much sugar is in a loaf of bread, right? And like, it just wasn't, that information just wasn't there. I mean, we thought that carbohydrates were okay. You know, athletes in the 90s were carbo loading, you know, thinking that was like the best way you could do it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, and it's not even like touching on like the whole like preservatives aspect of stuff that they put in food too.
Well,
like,
let's try and keep these narrowed down.
no, for sure. I agree. I'm just saying that's not even like. I mean, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, it goes, once you start looking into sugar and stuff like that, like the rabbit hole goes much and much deeper than you know, just sugars and things like that. Like, it's an accumulation.
Food, yeah, a lot of the diet food of the 80s and 90s was, they'd say fat free, but it'd just be loaded with fucking sugar.
And like you said, man, bread, like a loaf of bread has so much sugar, and like to make these conscious decisions, like I challenge you, go get your last grocery receipt. Next time you go out, try to make a conscious effort towards basically buying food that doesn't suck, you know, like what we're talking about, and look at how much more you are going to spend to get a real loaf of bread that isn't loaded down with sugar.
Or just don't get bread.
It goes back to what
oh, bread's delicious though. Bread is nice.
I know.
It goes back to what Brian said. This is for everybody. You know, this is a conspiracy theory. A lot of it's probably true. Some of it may not be, but